Previously in my series on how to draw and paint an acrylic portrait, I taught you how to begin the painting using correct brushes and paint. We finished the initial wash of paint and we're starting to outline the main features of the face. In today's video, I'll be demonstrating how to continue the initial wash of paint and how to begin layering up the colours to create realistic skin tones. To begin, you will have a painting similar to this one. As you can see, the paint is thin and the canvas is seen through the paint. Before we start layering the paint, it is a good idea to paint a thin wash as an underpainting for the hair, so we can focus on that later. For the underpainting, I used burnt sienna and yellow ochre to create a basic black colour for the hair. Simply paint where the hair will be and leave to dry. Now, let's focus on layering the paint. For this, mix skin tones such as reds, yellows and maroon colours in an impasto paste. Use short strokes of the brush to blend the colour in. Pay close attention to the reference image and remember the highlights and shadows. Change your colours to accommodate this. As you can see, I am dabbing the paint slowly with short movements along the canvas, rather than using long swooping strokes. After lots of experimentation, you are bound to develop your own personal style. Now, using a thin brush, we are going to focus on the brow bone above the eye. Don't be afraid to go over your previous marks. Using a thin brush, paint the whites of the eyes. However, remember to use very pale hints of blue and pinks in the eye. Create shadow around the brow bone using a mix of ultramarine and brilliant red. Outline the iris in a darker shade and pay close attention to the details. Fill in the colour and darken the pupil with Mars Black. Indicate the highlights of the eyes with titanium white. Remember to pay attention to the eyelids. For the eyelashes, paint thin strokes of burnt umber in an upwards direction. Here I have done the same with the opposite eye. Now, let's paint the nose. Follow the shape of the flesh beneath the skin and use blue tones to create shadow. Use paler colours on the tip of the nose. A great tip is to use your fingers to rub and blend in the paint before it dries. I often use this in my paintings. Remember where the light hits the nose and follow the reference image carefully. Erase any harsh lines and soften them to create a realistic skin tone. Use short brush strokes to create an illusion of pores in the skin and remember shadow. Now we will begin the lips. For the lips, choose a pale colour and cover the whole area of where the lips will lie. Then, using a bristly brush, paint in downward strokes to replicate the lines in the lips. Make sure the corners of the mouth are darker than the rest. Use paler tones to show highlights. Again, use downward motions. Thank you for watching video 3 of my series, How to Draw and Paint an Acrylic Portrait. If you have been following the series as it progresses, hopefully you have learnt something and have a nice painting with you right now. Next time we will finish our painting and add in details, hair and background. In the meantime, please visit my website to see examples of my artwork. Thank you.